Good morning, everybody. Well, today's video is going to be on my trip to Saks for their friends and family discount day, and also the fact that I had a gift card, so I went to check out some Armani makeup. Now, before I tell you about what I bought, let me tell you the reason for why I did that. For those of you that use the Chanel Vitalumiere, they've changed the formula. And besides changing the formula, they also dropped my color, which was cool beige. So I originally went to when I was actually in Florida, and when I heard about it from someone on Makeup Alley. So I went to the Bloomingdale's and I went to the Chanel counter and I asked about the formula being changed, and I asked about if they would do another color match. So the girl told me about the change and that it was going to be more hydrating, and they did all these wonderful things to it and it was so much better and blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, so color match me. So she color matched me to Soft Bisque. So, you know, in the store with the lighting the way that it is, it looked pretty good. So I said, okay, fine, I got it. I was anxious to find a replacement because I've really been loving my Vitalumiere, especially the cool beige color. So I wore it for a while. I actually took it back to me when I came home, and I noticed that when like certain lights that I turned my face in, it looked like I had like an orange cast to my skin. So I decided, okay, I'm going back up to the Bloomingdale's here near where I lived, to the original girl that color matched me. And I walked in and I said, hi, how are you? And she said, oh, great to see you. And I said, I'm loving the cool beige, but I'm saying it's gone. I know, she said, we're all in an uproar about it. I guess it wasn't as popular everywhere else, although I matched a lot of people to it. And she said, I can tell you right off the bat, you're Soft Bisque. So I said, okay, so that's two people that think that I'm the same color. That should be a good thing. So I said, just do me a favor. I didn't tell her that I actually had it with me, because in case I was going to get matched to a different color, I wanted to make sure I had to exchange it. And I said, okay, do me a favor, will you put it on? So she put it on me, and as she was putting it on and, you know, buffing it in, she says, huh, this has sort of turned orange on you. Yeah, I said, that's what I had thought. I also was under that impression. I just wanted to see if it was just my imagination because I was really missing the other color, or that's what was happening. So she said, no, it's not a good color for you. So we tried on a few different colors, and there was nothing at all that was the same as the cool beige. And I'd actually brought it with me because I was trying to hold up the jar sample to see if I could find something similar. And we finally settled on the ivory. The one that's dripping down is the cool beige, and the other one is the ivory. There's a significant color difference between them. I don't know what it is, but I find that after I've been wearing it for a while, my face feels a lot drier. And I know it's supposed to be more hydrating, but it just doesn't seem to be working that way for me. So that, of course, leads me back. Let me see. And the new word I'm going to use for what I do is not rambling, but blathering. And I'll put the description of what that is, but I'm a blatherer, and I think that's going to be my new middle name. So let me go back to what I was originally going to talk about, which was Saks Fifth Avenue and the Armani, but that's really why that I went. Oh, and one more thing, as long as I'm going to get off topic. While I was walking through the mall, I went by the store that's called Landau, and what it is let's say we'll call it knockoff or imitation of some of the finer jewelry, and they were going out of business. I don't know if the whole chain is going out of business or just that store. So of course I had to walk in and take a look around. Can't pass up a good deal. And what I bought was, I don't know if you can see these? Oh, I just fell in love with them. They're not real. They were $59 a piece. Hold them up a little closer. And I bought the 3. And they look so good. The minute I walked in, my daughter looked at me. She thought I had gone jewelry shopping, and she couldn't believe that they were the 3 for $59. And I have to tell you that I mix and match a lot of costume and real jewelry. And I think the key is when you're picking out something that's on the diamond look, is try to keep them on the smaller side. And nobody would know. Anyways, okay, so now back to the Armani. So I went over to the Armani counter, and there was just an adorable little salesperson there, and he sat me down. He was all ready to go and do some color matching for me. I decided that I was going to do the Luminous Silk Foundation, the one without the SPF 20 in it, because I'm really religious about using sunscreens, and I always put on a higher sunscreen than a 15 or a 20, and I put it on every single day. So to have it in my foundation really serves no purpose to me, so I chose to go with a foundation that had no sunscreen in it whatsoever. And he color matched me to a 5, and I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell by the lighting, it might look a little bit lighter because of the lighting. But I think the match is pretty good, and I'm absolutely loving the feeling of this. And what he did was, which I thought was sort of cool, is he mixed it with, they have a fluid sheer in 7, which is this. So here are the two together. And this is like a illuminating base, and he mixed the two together. He took about a really small pump of each, mixed it together on the back of his hand, which I did the same, and really it covered my whole face. And what it does is that not only does the color look really nice, I think, but if you look at it, if you can see it in person, there's a really nice glow to the skin. I'm really enjoying that. I've only had it for a few days, but I think perhaps this might be my new foundation. I think maybe the match is right. I sort of like the feel of it. It wears really well during the day. I know it's gotten a ton of great reviews on Makeup Alley. I think it was Allure's, one of Allure's top picks. It might even be in one of the there's a new magazine, maybe the In Style magazine. I don't know, I've read a few magazines the last couple of days, and I think it's listed in that as a great foundation. So I'm really definitely enjoying that. Of course, while I was there, I had to pick out a few other things because he was so cute. He was I guess he decided he was going to take me under his wing and he was going to teach me about makeup, which was really sort of cute. And he says to me, I'm going to teach you the best trick for your eyes. It's going to be just so great. It's going to pop that green out, he says, and I'm going to show you how to, and I said, you're going to show me tight lining? He was so taken aback. I really felt sort of bad because I sort of, I don't know, I guess I ruined it for him, but I was like, are you going to show me tight lining? Of course, in my mind, I was thinking, oh my God, I'm hoping he's going to show me some great new secret and I can take it and share it with all of you. But I guess tight lining to him was a great big secret. I guess he doesn't watch us all on YouTube. So anyways, what he chose for me was this eye pencil. It's called, hold on a second, let's throw my glasses back on. Smooth Silk Eye Pencil in number 3, a purplish color. I'm not sure if that's gonna, you can see that color. And so we use this to do a light line on my eye, and I also used it to tight line. And I have to say it worked really well. After I walked away and I walked to another part of the store and I saw somebody that I knew, they looked at me and they said, oh my God, your eyes are so green. And it was really the purple being tight line which really made the green pop. And then he was cute. He went on and said, when you do the line in the end, you should flick it up so your eyes go up. And I'm thinking, okay, when is he getting to something that I don't know about? But he was really cute, and he really meant well, so I let him go on and tell me a lot of the things that I knew already. And then the final thing that he convinced me to buy was a gloss. Not that I needed another lip gloss, but it was interesting because he took me around all of the makeup counters and asked if I needed anything, and he actually pointed out on the other counters some of the newer things. So I don't know if that's something new in the stores that they're going to be cross-selling or not, but because he was definitely an Armani person. So he brought me over to the Yves Saint Laurent counter, and we picked out Gloss Per in color 3. And this is like a really orangey, you can see sort of a real orange color. And I actually put it over my pink today to just sort of tone the pink down and pop it out. But it was a beautiful color. He used a sort of rose color on my lips, an Armani lipstick, but they're very expensive, and I have enough lipsticks that I wasn't really, other than the fact that I love them because they have that magnetic cap that when you put it back, it snaps back in, which is really sort of cool. But then he put this over it, and I had to agree with him that this is really a great color, so I went ahead and I bought that. So that's it. That's my Saks. That's my Saks. That's my Armani haul. That's my perhaps I think goodbye to Chanel Vitalumiere, I'm sorry to say. And that's my video for today.